And welcome back, one and all, to the Dark Cosmic Universe. My name is Avian Savage. This is the Dark Cosmic Universe on YouTube. That was our cosmic cat. Yes, Seashell. She decided to make a cameo because she was wondering what was going on here. First of all, I'd like to say congratulations to the winner of the Snake Eyes figure. And here's the name. I believe, remember if I think I said this right, Aviv. So, congratulations to Aviv. Aviv reached out to me earlier today. Checked my email. Wouldn't you know, Aviv wound up giving 2 screenshots saying that they're subscribed. Aviv said they were subscribed to my channel. They also made a comment on that video game. I'm sorry, that the giveaway. I'm thinking way ahead here because what I've gotten here. So congratulations, and again, thank you everyone who did put a comment in, like, subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. Now, I was going to go in a totally different direction, but I have been like in a retro kind of video game mode. And here I have a box. It's a Rubbermaid, or this one's a Holmes actually. This is where I used to start like all my like video game figures, because that's kind of how I did it. Now I've got some more. I do have some Legend of Zelda. Maybe I'll do that for another video. But let's check it out. Yes, and on top of here, anyone who has cats knows that lovely feeling when they decide to do their, hairball thing and check up on your stuff. That's why everything's protected in here. Now I did do a quick look into the box here, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got quite a few. So this video may take longer than usual. I've got like a bag full of accessories here with all these toys that I've had over the years. Has nothing to do with this, but that's how I did it apparently. Again, more accessories. So when I have them, I always put them in a plastic bag so I can't lose them. And these are some really cool accessories as I'm looking in here. I'll go to the side. And of course, you can't have video game figures without a place for the guys to battle on. And why not a beautiful picnic table? This was from let me think here. I think this is a tech deck thing, and there's also some graffiti on here, which is what does it say? Is it GT? So I think this is a tech deck. I have to look at the bottom here. Haven't seen this thing in a long time. It is Road Champs. So I picked that up on eBay a long time ago. So wouldn't that make a cool like diorama piece? All right, so let's get into here. More accessories, again, from all the figures that I've had over the years. But let's go into here. I'm trying to find things together. Final Fantasy, check it out. Here we go. This is much better. So I've got some Final Fantasy figures here. Again, I tried to loop everything correctly. Cloud Strife, I think, from Final Fantasy. And again, if I get the names wrong, you'd be like, gotta give it to me. I was all excited. I'm in this like retro video game kind of thing. Now, how am I going to hold this lamp? And I've got everything kind of, it's kind of like this thing falls. Well, it'll fall. Yeah, it's going to fall. Things are already starting to fall. I need something to brace this side here. Trying here. Thank you guys for sticking around. Anyway, thanks again for sticking around, and dealing with all my shenanigans here, and my really cheapo lights. So thanks. Thank you for subscribing and being a part of the channel. All right, check it out. I put all my figures in baggies and stuff. Maybe if I can put it over here. I'm going to try this. This is kind of funny how we're doing this on the fly. And I had this thing all set up originally. Maybe this is definitely much better. All right. So a lot of my Mortal Kombat figures, some of them were kind of really terrible. Some of them were really well detailed. So let's just take a look. All right. I know Scorpion. I think that's Cyrax. I always got those guys. Pretty cool. Like I said, I haven't seen these in a while. So I thought I'd bring them out. I have to move the set over here. Of course, when I used to buy I used to buy toys and used to buy toys. Like I just bought toys years ago. No, I buy toys. I always find them like, I find things like I'm like really interested in. Mortal Kombat figures. This one's pretty huge. Approximately, let's get the stick out here. Got the stick. Get the stick. These are going to be a little bit on the taller side, and a little over 5 inches, approximately. And here are some 3 3/4 inch figures. We got Sub-Zero, and I think these were by Jax. I might be wrong. 3 3/4 inch. You're like, holy cow! I've got more Mortal Kombat figures in here. One of my favorite, Reptile from college. So if you know who Reptile is, yeah, really cool figure. 3 3/4 inch figure. Very well detailed. And again, you know, the size that I enjoy for collecting. I totally forgot it. Not that I forgot I had these, but I was like, wow, I should like break these out and put them in a video. Sonya Blade. Looking kind of, well, kind of like a large G.I. Joe. I think sculpting not so good on this one. I'm going to try to get ones that are more Mortal Kombat related. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Again, saying hello to my subscribers, saying hello to all the people who come and check my videos out. Thank you so much. Okay, I've got Shao Kahn here. Pretty cool, well detailed. You know, very limited articulation, but that's okay because I thought Shao Kahn was kind of a cool character, and looks like his, I think here the pointy thing here kind of bent back, but that's okay. It's an easy bend back. Coming out here, we've got Baraka. And again, like I said, I totally forgot. Not that I forgot. I knew I had him. Now, if I tell you which series this is from, probably will totally forget. But you guys can leave that in the comments down there. Well sculpted, well detailed for being 3 3/4 inch. We got Raiden, Lord Raiden. In college, I had a big thing about Raiden. He wasn't one of my favorite characters, but someone who I kind of thought, you know, was kind of a cool character. So check him out. Just move the light over a little bit. That hat really totally does him in. Can't really see a lot with him. And I was like, wow, you know, I'm in such a retro video game kind of phase. I'm like, you know, I have some figures here that definitely made that line. Of course, his hat goes flying off. Well, that's okay. We're just having fun here. So I'm just kind of showing off some things in my collection. I'm going to try to keep the Mortal Kombat figures in there. Again, this is the bigger line, and I can't remember off the top of my head. Again, when I got these figures, I was like, whoa, these are really cool. I got Jax. These are like the 5-inch ones. And I think it was like Toy Island. I'm pretty sure that's what that was. But again, when these came out, I mean, they weren't the best sculpted. They didn't have the best look on their faces. But, you know, it represented the video game that I was kind of, you know, I was into. Liu Kang. Again, I think these were modeled off of the G.I. Joe figures. They made them into like 5-inch. So the 3 3/4 inch figures were pretty much like upscaled. And I'm going to be blocking some of the characters here, and I do apologize, but that's what happens. Now, while I'm going through this video, if there is a cool figure you thought was like really epic, leave in the comment below, please. We got 2 versions of Scorpion. I cannot tell you. Wow, his leg kind of got really wobbly there. Here we go. But well detailed, you know, for a 3 3/4 inch figure. And again, that's when they really, really focused on the, like, articulation. And they said, yeah, you know, we'll just let it go to articulation here. Sub-Zero, Scorpion again. 3 3/4 inch figure. A lot of articulation. And when I saw these figures, like, wow, they did a lot of repaints. That's what I was thinking of the ninjas, and I was able to get them, and they were able to crank out a lot of ninjas for the line. Looking for, and again, here's a perfect example. I know we got Smoke, Rain, Ermac, I think Noob Sabat. These are, again, they were pretty much they probably had like one style figure and they just repainted it. And when they did, I was like, yes, that is awesome. Because you got the character, the ninja that you really, really liked. And again, they had different colors. A lot of the figures I was able to find, again, when Toys R Us was Toys R Us, you could go to a Toys R Us on the shelves. Some of them I like passed on because I was like, I'll get it. And then who knew that Toys R Us was going to close up and no longer be a brick and mortar kind of, place. It's like I go past the place that used to be Toys R Us in the town that was a couple towns over. It's now a doctor's hospital. I'm like, no, it's not. It's Toys R Us. I still want to like go in there and just kind of go, I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. This place will always be Toys R Us to me. So, pretty cool. I mean, again, they took, I'm assuming they probably took the same mold and they wound up, just using it over and over again. This box just keeps on giving. All right, I wanted to stick, okay, so this one, Liu Kang, paid a lot of money from him, and I'm keeping him in the package. So, I mean, it's as much as a package it's going to be. All right, I got to stand up. Nightwolf. I have not taken him out of the package. Again, some of these were in packages. I got them from like China, so I had to wait and wait. And I got them when they came in. So I wanted to share. Hold off. I'm looking around. Any more Mortal Kombat? I'm looking. Alright. Definitely, this is probably like one of the coolest pieces. I got this at Electronic Boutique. Goro. I mean, the sculpting on this, pretty cool. I think I had a Sub-Zero. I think I might have sold them. Again, you're like, why did you sell them? I just wasn't into it. But like I said with Goro, it's like, how could you not have a big Goro? And that always, when you play the video game, Goro always had to be like huge. And then this was kind of the scaling. I was thinking that, they're like really tiny. And, yeah. Okay, so now we're moving on to Street Fighter. So, got quite a few. This is a Toy Biz one. Came with X-Men versus X-Men versus Street Fighter, and he just knocks everyone out. Gotta love it. This is great. This is probably not the place to put this figure on, and I'm not gonna like waste my time and try to stand everyone up because they're gonna fall down again. Or I just move Goro out of the way and just reset everything up. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying the video, please like, subscribe, and stick with this channel here, get notified, because that's how the winner of the Super 7 Snake Eyes figure figured out that they were the winner. And again, everyone, thank you very much for putting the comments in, and there will be more down the road. Like I said, I've got 2 wrapped gifts, and I probably shouldn't be setting them up on here. Probably the worst thing to do, but that's okay. Alright, so we are looking through Street Fighter. Dalsum, I believe. This was from Toy Biz. And again, the really bad thing about the Toy Biz figures when they did these is that a lot of them, they reused a lot of the same molds. And it worked, for what it had to do. But, again, because of all the joints, they're going to keep falling down. Because of all the joints, they would break really easy. We've got Ken and Ryu coming up. And again, you can see that, they reused some of their old molds. And when I set this up for my thumbnail, I'm going to totally do it different. Chun-Li. Pretty good sculpting. A lot of joints. I try not to touch those figures because they are very breakable. Cammy, I believe. You're like, oh man, where'd you find all these? Years of collecting. And we have Bison coming through. And a lot of the Toy Biz thing, they were into like the action, so You can make them do some dancing maybe. Why were they doing that? I don't know. I mean, I understand because they wanted the action figures to actually have action. And then, of course, you got Blanca or Blanca, whatever you want to call them. Very cool. I remember getting this from China. Found it on this one site, and I'm like, I don't have a Blanca, and I'm gonna, get one of those. All right, let's see what else we got. Guile coming in. He's about 3 3/4 inch. Some of them are in scale, some of them are not in scale, and that's okay because, again, as a collector. Now, the cool things I'm about to show you. These were custom made in resin. I wanted to have an evil Ryu figure, and if you notice, his eyes are very red. And I'm not sure if I purposely had that done in red, but it, never thought. Again, now that was off of was a reaction at the time. So Super 7 Street Fighter. Check this out, the translucent Bison figure, and I'm not sure if, again, he's kind of like wobbly legs here. Again, it's like under 3 3/4 inch. Pretty cool. Again, it was done. It was a custom that was done. Using the old molds, and resin artists can do some really cool stuff. All right, so we're getting toward the end here. Speaking of video games, one of my favorites. These are done by Tycho, and we have Double Dragon, Billy and Jimmy Lee. Now, they did come with removable masks, which I don't know. I never followed the cartoon. Oh, do not snap. But I will gently try to take off their masks, and it almost looks like their masks were like, those old rings, those plastic rings. Oh, I slide it off. So, yeah, I was like, okay, different. So you got the Double Dragon Brothers. And they do have they do have a little bit of a action gimmick. So, that was what the 90s were all about. Were those action gimmicks. All right, so now it really kind of got me sparked about this whole retro video game. And I'm definitely probably going to buy like an emulator. I know I'm going to probably get yelled at, but you get a whole bunch of games in one thing. Sometimes they're not really good. They're not bad, but what I've been like totally into now, Metroid. So this was by Jax. I think it was Jax Pacific. So Samus Aran. Wicked cool figure. And in here I've got not one, not two, but 3 of the Metroids. I guess that's what they call them. The little larvae characters. Again, these were like the Nintendo size. I remember finding them, and I just kind of like wanted to build an army. I probably want to get some more of these, but they are on the wicked expensive side. Very well detailed. Again, if you've played the game Metroid, you totally get it. And at the end here, yes, I know I normally don't keep stuff mint on card, but here is the World of Nintendo collectible Samus Aran figure. So, pre-posed. Check out that. I mean, and then we get later on, we go back later on, or get some more videos. I'm actually going to show you some of the characters that I have gotten, so check it out. There's Link. I do have a Link. I've got a Mario. I've got some Donkey Kong, but check it out. Mint on card. Did not, oh, there it is. See, Joe Jax. So, yeah, and again, all these retro video game figures, they just re-released, or a remastered version of Metroid Prime, which I do want to get a physical copy of. I remember having I still have my GameCube. I still have this game on GameCube. I just kind of haven't figured out how I'm going to play my games with all the connections and make them really look good. Alright, everyone, so that's the video game retro in a box. I'm going to go just a quick looking around some of the characters that I have on here. Which one was your favorite? Comment below. Which one maybe you have not seen? You're like, oh my gosh, or you've probably seen it on eBay for astronomical prices. So here is some of the video games. One day I should just like have a shelf and just put all my video game figures. I've got quite the eclectic collection here. As my kids would say, what's back here? I must have like cut something in half. Oh, that was from another video. That's from another series. But sometimes I collect some of the cards and stuff. Anyway, and also in here, in this box, which I have not opened, I was thinking about, should I really open it up? Yeah, why not? So this is for that Samus Aran figure from Metroid. Should be her as a ball. I've never opened this up. Opening up now. Oh, there it is. Check it out. Samus Aran as a ball. Wicked cool. I've been waiting, and you guys got my real reaction on this. So there's Samus Aran in the morph ball, which goes with this Samus Aran here. So which one was your favorite? Do you have a favorite? What's your favorite video game? What console do you like? Answer below in the comment section. Let's get that comments going. Let's have a little dialogue here. I will get back in touch with you. Oh yes, and the last, and speaking of video games, it's not a real one, but it was a candy machine. Pac-Man, and I do some Pac-Man figures too. So again, I got wonderful videos. Hey, speaking of videos, I think I've got like 73 or 74 videos. Go back to the beginning if you have not seen any of the stuff here. Check out my Instagram, Avian_SAVAGA1. Don't forget Facebook. We've got the Dark Cosmic Universe. I've got some ideas. I keep saying that. I've got some ideas for it. I think I'm probably just gonna get like an offshoot of things that I wanted to do with my Instagram, but just had like side stories or something like that. So maybe that's what I'll do. That's what I'm thinking about doing. And again, if you're not subscribed, please do. I would appreciate that. It helps the channel grow. Helps people get out. The good news of toy collecting. Oh my gosh, I love that Goro. Yeah, I'm not partnering with that Goro. Appreciate everything you guys do. Again, congratulations to the winner of the first giveaway. And again, there'll be another random giveaway down the road. I've got 2 more prizes, and it'll be more than just 2 prizes. Well, we have 2 prizes currently, but down the road, we'll kind of do some things here and there, keep things active on here on YouTube. Thanks again. My name is Avian Savage. This is the Dark Cosmic Universe. And again, check out the links. I've got an eBay store if you want to see some retro t-shirts. I got those up there, hanging up on eBay. Got some vintage and retros. So if you're speaking of video, and there's some video game stuff that's on there too. So if you want to check that out, I'd appreciate it. So check me on Instagram, Facebook, eBay, and here on YouTube. My name is Avian Savage. This is the Dark Cosmic Universe. Stay cosmically insane.